What is considered police abuse under New York law? Police abuse in New York can take many forms, from physical harm to violations of constitutional rights. Whether it's on the streets of Long Island or anywhere else in the state, understanding what qualifies as misconduct is essential for anyone who's experienced it, or wants to protect themselves against it. Under New York law, police abuse includes excessive force, false arrest, malicious prosecution, coercion during interrogations, and a failure to intervene when misconduct occurs. The most recognized form is excessive force, where officers use more physical power than necessary to control a situation. This can include hitting, slapping, pushing, or the use of weapons like batons, tasers, or firearms. Even if the force starts out as lawful, it becomes abusive once it's no longer reasonable under the circumstances. A law firm representing a victim will often begin by gathering key evidence. Through discovery, an attorney can legally require the police to hand over reports, body camera footage, and internal records. Attorneys can also use outside evidence such as videos, witness statements, and medical records. A lawyer with experience in civil rights cases knows how to collect and use this information effectively. When deciding whether excessive force was used, courts consider several factors. Was the person resisting? Were they trying to flee? Did they pose a threat? Were they already in custody or given a warning? These details shape how reasonable the officer's actions were in context. False arrest is another serious issue. It occurs when police detain someone without probable cause. That means the officers lacked sufficient facts to reasonably believe a crime had occurred. If the person isn't convicted after the arrest, they may have a strong basis for a legal claim. These cases focus on whether the officer's decision to arrest was reasonable based on what they knew at the time. Physical injury isn't required to file a police abuse claim. Emotional trauma, unlawful detention, and violations of civil rights may be enough. The courts consider the severity and impact of the misconduct, not just physical harm. If you want to sue the NYPD under New York state law, the process begins by filing a notice of claim within 90 days of the incident. This lets the city preserve evidence and prepare for the case. After that, your attorney files the lawsuit, and the case moves through pleadings, discovery, motions, and possibly trial. Many cases settle after the discovery phase, but if they don't, a jury decides if your rights were violated and what compensation you should receive. After any incident involving potential abuse, take action quickly. Write down everything you remember, including officer names, badge numbers, and any injuries. Preserve evidence like damaged property or clothing. Get medical care and keep those records. Avoid making public statements until you've spoken to a lawyer. Knowing your rights, like the right to stay silent or refuse a search, can also help protect you in future situations. If you were interrogated and later confessed under pressure, that alone doesn't automatically prove misconduct. But if the confession came after threats, coercion, or unlawful tactics, it could be challenged in court. Judges consider all the circumstances, including the behavior of the officers and your mental and physical condition at the time. If you believe you've experienced police abuse, the law offices of Jason Bassett, PC can help. Call 631-259-6060 or visit 320 Carlton Avenue number 4200, Central Islip, New York, 11722, United States.